Hi, ladies and gentlemen. John Germain Esquire, joined at this time by Kakoa, the Flying Hawaiian. Kakoa, back in July, in Aiden Chambers' last match, you beat the Grand Slam champion to send him into retirement. Tonight, you beat the former WWE Tag Team Champion, Mike Mondo. And now, looking down the road, opportunity awaits you, Kakoa. Your thoughts moving forward?
It's almost surreal with what you're telling me. It's almost like that I'm living in some kind of fantasy world. It's like I can't grasp it. You know, like the Hawaiian people, I mean, they have a saying, it's Kalia Akanu, which means strive to the highest point. And I feel like I'm striving. I feel like I'm striving to that point. I mean, that was one of the best matches of my career against Aiden Chambers. And now I just went out there and Mike Mondo is just the utmost professional. I mean, when you are in the ring with a guy and you just know that he is one of the top athletes, you just want to put your best effort forward, and that's what I did. And I beat him. I beat a former champion, and now, as professional as he is, and he sees how hard I've been working, he's the one that granted me this opportunity to now face Papadon. So September 21st in Carneys Point at the YMCA, I'm going to take the opportunity, and I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to make my people proud. I'm going to make the fans of ECWA proud. And then, and only then, will you know the Hawaiian spirit is still living on.
Jessie K,
Hi.
you have just become, congratulations, you've just become the first women's champion in the 46-year history of the ECWA. Just want to get your thoughts.
First of all, that's incredible to say, isn't it? That's 46 years of a company as historical as ECWA, and not once has there been a women's champion. And you know what? Not only have I had doubters other than me, but I have been my biggest doubter. And for me to hold this right now, it's beyond words. You know, Mike Tartaglia, he's been a thorn in my side. He really has. But you know what? Nothing's going to hold me down. And one by one, any tramp that's trying to get my belt, trying to get my title, will be stamped off of my list, because Jessie K is the first ever ECWA Women's Champion.
Congratulations again, ladies and gentlemen. The very first ECWA Women's Champion in the history of the ECWA, Jessie K, ready to take on all comers.
Breaker Morant, just want to take a moment. It was a bloody match out there, and what happened afterward, pretty hard to describe. Want to get your thoughts on what's happened tonight with the dissolution of Blackheart and the emergence of LOD under Joel Blackheart's leadership.
The dissolution of Blackheart. Do you see this, Tal? This is what it's come to? Dissolution of Blackheart. I am Blackheart. I made Blackheart what it is. Without me, Atsu would be nothing right now. Joel Blackheart, you bit off a little bit more than you can chew. Dissolution of Blackheart. I made it what it is. Now you got all these little punks running around thinking they're part of Blackheart. Something I started. You have no idea. You have no idea. The monster that will come out of me now. Phil Sly, Phil the ref. You want to get involved? You want to weasel your way in? Look at this. Look what they did to me. Come October 5th, Phil the ref. Why don't you weasel your little buddy, Atu? Bring yourselves to the ring and meet me and my new buddy. This man right here. Apollyon. And we'll see all about the dissolution of Blackheart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony J. Chico backstage here in the locker room area. We just saw the Greek god Papa Don retain his title by ultimately beating Apollyon. And VSK, one of the competitors here tonight, just want to get your thoughts on the match you just had.
Papa Don pinned Apollyon. He didn't pin me. You know, last time we were here, Papa Don attacked me after a match with Ricky Reyes, a match that was 20 minutes of one of the most hard-hitting, hardest-fought matches I've ever had. And then he came out and he gave me that ridiculous superplex and then that pile driver. He ended a title reign that I worked very hard for, a title reign that nobody really wanted me to have. For months, I have been earning everything I've gotten here. These fans, some of them are coming around, but I bust my butt. I bust my butt for them. And still only 3 people are cheering VSK. After everything I do, I get attacked after a match, and they're chanting Papa Don. I worked for that title. The fans didn't want me to have that title. The guys in the back didn't want me to have that title. The people with the pen and paper didn't want me to have that title. So you know what? Maybe I'm not going to yell, come on, when I come out of the entranceway. Maybe I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing since day one. Since day one, I have been the best here. But you know what? That's fine. Because while everyone else is taking shortcuts, I will continue to earn the respect and the championships here in ECWA. Papa Don, I'm not done with you, but it's very nice of you to hold my title until I take it back.
Well, the challenge has been made. We'll see what happens.
John Germain Esquire backstage here after the 46th anniversary show, moments after our main event, which saw Papa Don retain his ECWA Heavyweight Championship by pinning Apollyon. And I'm joined at this time by Ricky Reyes, who was one of the men in that match. And Ricky, if I could for just a moment get you to stop and talk and just get your thoughts on what transpired in the ring tonight.
What transpired tonight was a travesty. See, Ricky Reyes came to the ECWA to prove one thing, that I'm the very best wrestler today. And tonight, I was in a heavyweight title 4-way match, and I was not pinned. Therefore, I did not lose the match. Somebody else did. And on October 5th, I'm demanding a rematch for the heavyweight championship to prove one thing, that Ricky Reyes is simply the standard by which wrestling excellence is measured. And on that night, I will be victorious and the new ECWA heavyweight champion.
All right, well, you've heard the challenge thrown out by Ricky Reyes. We'll find out from management whom on October 5th will compete for the heavyweight title.